Hey, this is Brandon Wilson, and this is my vlog assignment for Library 100. Basically, for my student dialogue, I went to the heterosexual norms in a not so totally heterosexual society, and I didn't really know what to expect. We got in there, and nobody really knew what it was about. We just kind of assumed. We assumed, I mean, it was probably about heterosexuality, homosexuality, stuff like that, but we didn't really know what it was going to be like. And look real quick here. The first question is talking about our dialogue and did we have what was it? Did you feel your group achieved true dialogue? Why or why not? Um, I feel like we did. We first of all started discussing what dialogue was and what that entailed, and how it was more than just discussion, and it certainly wasn't a debate. And all in all, I think we did. We had like it was non-judgmental atmosphere. It wasn't any, or if people did have strong views towards something, they were open to hearing other views and all that stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was just an open atmosphere where you could really say anything and all that good stuff. Were there more active voices in your dialogue? Yes, there were. There were like one or two that really contributed a lot. Like I feel like everybody at least contributed a little bit, but there are a few that really went on and spoke about personal experiences, which I won't get into just because of respecting privacy and all that stuff. But there are a few that really went out of their way really to go into the dialogue, and that made it more enjoyable for me personally, just because I got to hear people's opinions and all that. And were there more reserved voices in your dialogue? Yeah, there are a few because it's kind of an uncomfortable topic for a lot of people, and a good bit of people, like, or not a good bit, but there were a few people who were mainly quiet the whole time. And at the end, we were saying one thing we learned about it, and one person was saying how he was just glad, to be done. Like he would have rather done different things. And I mean, I understand that because it was 2 hours, but all in all, I think everybody at least got something out of it. And there were some, obviously, like I said, that talked more, and but some that didn't talk as much. It was a good dynamic, though. Um, what role did I play in my group? Well, we split off into small groups. I think everybody like played an equal role in that. I mean, I didn't want to be quiet the whole time. I wanted to actually get to know the people in my small group, which is about three of us, and really getting to know them and discussing and stuff. So I tried to contribute like as much as possible to that. And yeah, that's really the role I think I played. Like I was trying to, whenever things would kind of die down, I would try to get things going again, and so it wouldn't be any awkward silences or anything like that. And why do you think dialogue is a component of Lib 100? I think it's a component because it really, going into a big university, there is a big difference from a lot of people where they're the hometowns, where it's a lot of the same people. You see the same people every day. You do the same things and all that stuff. With the student dialogue, a lot of the topics were different things that are kind of touchy issues for a lot of people, because when you come to a big university, you have a lot of different viewpoints and a lot of different new people, a whole bunch of different ethnic groups, and I'm trying to think of the word orientations, all that stuff. I mean, it's just completely different than a lot of people are used to, and I think this is pretty important for getting acclimated to the big university atmosphere. Like it encourages you to keep an open mind about it all, and I think that's pretty cool and important. Um, do I see dialogue as a useful tool in my university experience? I think so, because for one thing, I mean, I made a few friends out of it, and and I thought it was cool. Like, would I do it again? I don't know. Maybe one day. I mean, it's 2 hours. That's the only thing. But all in all, like, it was definitely worth it. So I mean, I'll consider it doing it again. Um, some of the things we did, like, I just thought it was really cool. It really put you into another place. Like the big thing for me was we had this like big sheet, and we were told in our small groups to go over it, and the sheet had different questions on it saying like, when did you decide to become heterosexual, and do you think the only thing you need is a good gay lover to change you, and all this stuff. We were kind of laughing because it was kind of funny. We weren't used to hearing questions like that, but then it made us realize like a lot of these questions, if flipped around, like when did you decide to be homosexual, etc., etc. There are a lot more I can't remember. I have the sheet, but it's not on me right now. But really like put you in the shoes of somebody who may be like grilled for their orientation. Like, it's makes you think about it in kind of a different way. And it was real smart. And I didn't catch it at first, and then after I did, I was like, oh yeah, I get it. But we had a few different activities like that that really just put you in the shoes of people who are having a tough time or being even like persecuted for like what gender they're attracted to, and it's pretty crazy. But I'll wrap it up here by saying it was a good experience. I think it's a good part of Live 100. I say they should keep it up. Trying to make sure there's nothing else I need to cover here. Um, I don't believe so, but yeah, it was good. I'll consider doing it again, and it really challenges you just to keep an open mind no matter where you are and who you're with. But anyway, I guess I'll sign out there. Stay classy, Clemson.